Please watch Mr. Heavyweight Boxing today.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So I came out with a video the other day saying that there was a rumor that Dimitrenko versus Joseph Parker would take place in the fall, and that rumor was true. Well, actually, I came out with a video months ago saying that Dimitrenko was a guy who I thought was going to be the favorite for Joseph Parker to fight in the fall time. So I guess I was right with that. It was a guess. I'm not going to lie. It was a guess. But October 1st is going down. It's finalized. Do I think this guy is preparing Joseph Parker necessarily for Anthony Joshua? No. I don't think he has the power punches that I think Joshua possesses. Now, what he does have is size. He is what, 6'7", 6'8", 250 some odd pounds. Good technique, good fundamentals, good skill. I'm talking about Dimitrenko here. Good jab. Showed a good jab against Purity. I mean, yeah, he has a good jab and a nice right hand. He does have 24 knockouts out of his 38 wins. I think Joseph Parker, man, I think he has faster hands. I think he would be able to nullify Dimitrenko's jab. One thing about Dimitrenko's jab, in my opinion, in my observation when I watch him, is he lets that jab go. It's all at one level. He's a one-level fighter. He does everything at one level. It doesn't speed up or, adjust anything. It's just he just fights at one speed, one level, and that's what I thought got him in trouble against guys like Pulev and Eddie Chambers, guys like that, guys who can mix it up, who have a pretty good defense. Pulev has a damn good jab. Chambers, especially the time that he fought Chambers, fast hands. If you can't knock Chambers out, he will try to walk you down. Even if you are bigger than him, he will try to put up the high guard and walk you down a little bit. He actually tried that against Gerald Washington too, man. So Chambers is always the type of guy to put up the high guard, try to walk you down, try to do it to Klitschko a few times in their fight. So Dimitrenko, it's a good fight as far as, we could have got somebody way worse. I'm not going to act like, this guy's a complete tomato can, because he's not. But I think Joseph Parker is, right now in his career, he's on a higher level than Dimitrenko. Faster hands. I think he has more pop in his punches. Now, if Parker starts to get tagged with this jab, man, and gets backed up, then it may get interesting, but I just don't see it happening, man. I just think that Parker, although Dimitrenko has a longer reach, I think Parker would be able to out-jab Dimitrenko, because I think Parker can mix it up with his jab. He can throw a flicking jab. He can step in with a hard jab, and he can land combinations to back up the jab. Dimitrenko sometimes jab, then he goes right back to the high guard. Jab, right back to the high guard. That's very predictable, man. And it seems as if he needs you right in front of him to let the right hand go. Now, Dimitrenko will come in shape. He isn't a fat boy. He will come in shape. He is able to go 12 rounds. I've seen him, but that was 4 or 5 years ago when I seen him do that. He haven't even been able to get a 12-round scheduled match, let alone go 12 rounds. But he has went 8 rounds a few times in the last 4 years. But I haven't really seen much of Dimitrenko in the last 4 years after that loss to Pulev. Pretty much after the loss to Pulev, he hasn't fought anyone of note. Fought some decent, durable journeymen, but that's about it. So to me, this isn't so much of Joseph Parker stepping up. I think Dimitrenko is stepping up from the last 4 years. Now, don't get me wrong, he has fought some good opposition, before 2012 and in 2012. But since 2012, though, he hasn't fought anybody on the level of Joseph Parker, in my opinion. On the flip side, Parker has fought somebody at a higher level than Dimitrenko, Carlos Takam. You know what I mean? So, can Joseph Parker knock him out? I'm not sure, man. This is a big guy to try to knock out. Man. So I'm not sure if he'll be able to knock him out, but I do expect him to win this fight. If anything, at the very least, man, I expect a 12-round unanimous decision win for Parker. I don't necessarily think this is preparing him for Joshua, man. Now, I can say this. I will say this, though. Dimitrenko has about 3 or 4 inches in height. You know, he's going to weigh more than Parker on fight night, probably about 20 pounds. So maybe he can suffocate Parker's work weight with his size, but that's the thing. Dimitrenko isn't really a guy that likes to go in there and be physical with you and use his weight and size advantage like that. He'll back off you and fight you from a safe distance and just use his jab and try to use his technique and let his hands go. And I just don't think that's going to work, man. I just see Parker winning this fight. By knockout, I'm not sure. I'm going to go by decision, Joseph Parker. But it's finalized. It's going down. I'm out.